All right, ladies and gents, time has come. It's official. I'm running a marathon. This is something I never really thought I was going to do, but I signed up for it, so it's on the calendar. January, running the Disney World Marathon, and training starts this week. So just completed a run, just focusing on time on my feet leading up to my training, and then my training block starts Monday to train for the Hokie Half Marathon in September, which will lead me directly into full marathon training. So technically not marathon training starting now, but half marathon, that'll lead me straight into marathon training. So roundabout way, marathon training starts Monday. I'm stoked. This will be my second half marathon. I ran one back in February, and I was not too happy with the time result, but I got it under my belt. I finished it, and I learned a lot during that training that I'm going to implement in this training. More so hydration, focusing on how my body's actually feeling during the training and not pushing myself too hard. So leading up to this training block, I've just been focusing a lot on really low heart rate running, time on my feet, more so than mileage, and it's been working well. My paces have actually been increasing. I feel like my overall fitness is really increasing, so I'm really excited to head into this training block, and I figured why not create a YouTube series to follow me, to keep me accountable, to make sure I'm actually training and getting the training that I need to get done. Plus, it provides a way for me to vent when something inevitably goes wrong, because it will. And that way, hopefully, through this, I can stay on track and complete my first ever marathon in this upcoming January. So I appreciate you all coming along for the ride. You are my accountability partners. So we will see how this goes. But how it all worked out is the last 2 weeks, I was just on the road, little West Coast tour action for some disc golf. And so I didn't get to run too much during that, but I think it'll be good because I kind of let my body taper. I ran a little over probably 10 miles the first week, and then 0 miles the second week, but I was playing about a round and a half average of disc golf a day, so I was still on my feet a lot, still doing some cardio, just more so walking. So I've started running again the last few days, and I don't feel like I've lost fitness at all. So feeling ready, feeling prepped. And it just so happens that my training will start this upcoming week when we're at the beach. So we're going to the Outer Banks this week. And that also works out because vibes will be high because I love running at the beach. Everything's flat, so it'll be a good first week of training. And it all starts on Monday. So got to travel to the beach first thing tomorrow morning. I'll probably try to get a run in tomorrow night down there, just probably like a super easy 4 miles or so. And then first run of training will be Monday. So very stoked, more nervous than I am excited. But I'm excited to prove to myself that I can do this. So I enjoy challenging myself. And literally a year or two ago, my brother asked me if I wanted to run a marathon with him. And I told him, heck no, I hate running. I will never run. That's pointless. And now here we are a few years later, training for a marathon. But who would have seen it coming? Not me. Warm-up's done. Got 40 seconds till we start the speed work. Pretty easy speed work this morning, all things considered. 4.6 mile repeats at 8-minute pace. 1.2 mile warm-up, 0.6 mile cool down. It is humid in the Outer Banks, very humid right now, so that's not going in my favor. But we're gonna kill this, and then we're probably gonna die. Halfway into interval work. It's not too bad, not too bad. It's the first time I've done speed work in like a month, because I've just been getting time on my feet leading up to this. So heck, right now 8 minutes a mile feels pretty quick when you've been only running 10 to 11 because you've just been doing recovery runs. But it's not too bad. Got 40 seconds, then another 0.6, then another 0.6, then just the cool down, and a day at the beach after that. Intervals are officially over. 0.6 mile cool down. About to start. First run of marathon training's in. Being on vacation, nutrition's not the best, so definitely felt that ice cream from last night. Also, Luca, my son, is he's not exactly sleeping well. And by not sleeping well, I mean he's sleeping terrible. So felt that too. But hey, round one's in the books, and then we got, I don't know, 100 more. Just wanted to document why, when I was talking about my nutrition's gonna be crap this week, what exactly I meant. Katie's not here, right? Sister-in-law's getting engaged tonight, so we're throwing a little engagement party. Chocolate ganache cake, vanilla cupcakes. Vanilla cupcakes, don't worry why those two are missing. Someone had the taste test. That's a gift. But then we got a bunch of soda and stuff, so tomorrow's run, we thought this morning's run was bad. Tomorrow's run's really gonna suck. The entire house is still asleep, so gotta be kind of quiet. But engagement party went well. Morning run after engagement party did not go well. Son didn't sleep very good. Got up at like 5, which is normally when I try to run. It's 5:30 right now. So couldn't run then. Had to push it till like 7 something. So screwed that up. And then of course I ate a bunch of cake. So that sucked. But got that in. It was like a 4.3 mile recovery run. And then today we got like a 3.7 mile interval run. So 1.9 mile warm up, and then 3 sets of 0.3 at about a 750 pace, and then 0.3 at a 940 pace. Repeat that on the way home. So we're gonna go try to crush that. Slept a lot better last night. Feeling a lot better this morning. Ate a lot better yesterday, except for we got a bunch of crumble cookie delivered to the house. So I guess I ate like kind of like crap yesterday. Vacation's rough, man. Vacation's rough. All right, let's go run. Feed work done. Still gonna talk quiet because it's only like 6:15. Felt good, surprisingly. What didn't feel good, these shoes. I run in Saucony Triumph normally, and I decided I didn't want to run in the same shoes when I'm running every day. I feel like that was a good idea. And so I tried the Nike Pegasus. These are 39s. I've tried them for about 15, that's 15, not 50, 15 miles so far. So they should be broken in. They make my feet hurt every run. So probably gonna pick up another pair of Sauconys. I might go with a different model of Saucony so that at least my feet are, I've heard that's good for your feet to be in different shoes. But I can't keep running in these things, man. They hurt. They're good. Like, I used to walk in them. Great walking shoes, but I can't run in them. I know other people can, not me. Also, first run ever in a tank top. I think runners call them singlets, I guess. Don't know why. It was nice. Probably had to hit the gym a bit more before I wear it again, but it definitely kept me cool. It's now Thursday in the week. Debating if I'm gonna run today or not. I was supposed to do 4.3 mile recovery run today and tomorrow, both of them, and then I have a 7.6. I don't know why it's so like point this, point that, but 7.6 mile long run Saturday. I set my alarm, well, no. I wanted to set my alarm for 5 to get up and run like I normally do. And I forgot to set my alarm last night. So, Luca slept in till 6:45, felt great. But once he gets up, I don't like to get up and immediately get out the door, so. I didn't run this morning. Down here reading now, a little cold brew in a hammock. And I might just take the day off. had 12 miles so far. I'll have another 11 to run this week. That'd be 23. If I run another 5 or 4.5 today, that'll put me at like 28 for the week, which is more than I've ever ran before. Getting 23 in this week and then pushing to 28 next week might be wiser of me. I don't know. Thinking about it. Friday morning run complete. Ended up taking yesterday off. Probably for the best. Horrible night's sleep last night. Luca decided to toss and turn for about 2 hours straight in the middle of the night, so that was fun. My dog back home had to have emergency surgery last night, also fun. For like an intestinal blockage. She ate a sock or something, who knows? Well, I know she ate a sock. So did not feel like running this morning, but pushed through it. Ended up being a good run. 4.3 miles, 10:39 pace. Let's look at the average heart rate here, huh? How do I do that? There we go. 146 average heart rate. So run done. We're gonna try to go home as early as possible tomorrow, so it's gonna make the long run interesting. We might have to push that to Sunday, but we shall see. We are officially back from the beach. Week 1 of training's in the books. Solid week overall, but a few rough points. First off, Mr. James did not sleep too well most of the week, but the final night, last night, we were able to go to bed with him at like 8 something, so I got a good night's rest finally last night, but we left the beach first thing because we had to be home. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but one of our dogs had to have emergency surgery. Had 8 inches of her small intestine removed. She's handling like a champ. But we had to come home as early as possible Saturday morning because of that to get her home and everything. So did not get a long run in this morning. So missed my run on Thursday. Didn't get my long run in today. But my watch, so I know HRV stands for heart rate variability. That's the extent of my knowledge with it. All I know is that mine's trash right now. It's improving, but it sucks. It's on the low end. I actually don't know what it technically is right now. But I think when it's all said and done, it'll probably be wise of me to have not ran today. Hopefully get a good night's rest tonight, good night's rest tomorrow night. Sunday's my off day anyways. And then hit the ground running again Monday. And I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning, but I started my marathon training a week early because I wanted to like a build week into the training since I took 2 weeks off for our West Coast tour for work. So now this upcoming Monday is the official start. So I'm gonna repeat the same week I just had, but run on Thursday and hit the long run on Saturday. So I end up running 16.8 miles this week, which means that next week I'll run an additional 12 miles, I believe it'll be. So it'll basically be 28, almost 29 miles next week. So that's going to be a lot on the old legs. We'll see how it holds up. But yeah, I'll put all the distances I hit and paces and everything like that on the end card. And we'll see you again next week for another week of marathon training. Say bye, bud.